What up, second grade? It is Miss Crawl. I hope you're all having a great day and ready to learn. Today, we're going to be working on abbreviations and then some proper nouns within there. So let's remind ourselves, think back to some videos you have watched and some lessons that you were taught by your amazing teachers about proper nouns. Remember, a proper noun always has a capital letter. So things like days of the week, months, holidays are all proper nouns and they all have those capital letters. Now, sometimes a proper noun might have a word before or after it, and we end up abbreviating that word. It's abbreviation. So an abbreviation is when we shorten a word. So for example, we take doctor and don't spell it all the way out, D-O-C-T-O-R. We abbreviate just to D-R period. Or think about when you're writing a letter and you have street, S-T-R-E-E-T, we might abbreviate down to S-T period. We abbreviate it. So if you live on Hill Street, well, Hill is a proper noun, right? That's where you live. That's a street name. So you would have capital H-I-L-L, Hill, and then we wouldn't write out street. We could abbreviate it and put S-T period. The important things we want to note about abbreviations, though, is that they start with a capital letter and they end with a period always. That's how we know it's an abbreviation, that we shortened a longer word. That's how we know that we took a longer word and we shortened it. So I'm going to go ahead and make myself smaller, and we're going to work on this sheet. So let's read the top part. It's just kind of a recap of what I said. An abbreviation is a short way to write a longer word. An abbreviation begins with a capital letter and ends with a period. So Mr., we abbreviate to M-R period. So think of any male teacher you've ever had. You would write M-R period and then his last name. But that was short, an abbreviation for Mr., M-I-S-T-E-R. So let's look at A. It says draw a line to match each word with its abbreviation. So let's go ahead. We have doctor. How do you think we're going to abbreviate doctor? Let's look at this side. How would we abbreviate doctor? So we would abbreviate it with D-R. But look, our D is capital, and then we have a period after. Let's look at avenue. How do you think we would abbreviate avenue? We would abbreviate to A-V-E. But pay attention, capital A, and then a period. Road. What do you think road's going to abbreviate to? Yeah, it's going to abbreviate to R-D. Again, capital R, and then period. Street. I want you to take a guess. Point, take your finger. Don't actually touch your screen, but get close and point. What do you think street's going to abbreviate to? Yeah, it's going to abbreviate to S-T. But again, capital S and a period. And then we have apartment. Apartment abbreviates to A-P-T, capital A and a period. I live in an apartment now, and when I'm writing out a letter, or if I get a letter, a lot of times it'll put apartment 2, A-P-T, period, 2. I don't ever write out apartment. I abbreviate it. Let's look at part B. It says read the sentence, circle the word that matches the abbreviation. So now we have the abbreviation in a sentence, and we need to circle what that abbreviation means. What's the longer word here? So let's read number 1. I rode my bike on Hill Street. So we have our proper noun here, right? Hill Street. Oh, I just said it, didn't I? S-T stands for street. Yeah, let's go ahead and circle it. That was just a practice one. Let's do number 2. I'll catch myself this time. Is M-R period green home yet? Is M-R period green home yet? So what is this abbreviation here stand for? Do we think it stands for Miss or Mr.? I want you to get out your pointer finger and circle which one you think. Don't have to touch your screen. Which one do you think it is? Miss or Mr.? M-R period is Mr. Nice job. Is Mr. Green home yet? Let's look at number 3. Did D-R period Tan stop by? We think that D-R period, what's that abbreviation for? Is it abbreviation for doctor or Mr.? Go ahead and take your finger and circle. Doctor or Mr. Yeah, doctor. Did Dr. Tan stop by? All right, number 4. They hiked up MT period Tam. They hiked up MT period Tam. Do you think that MT period stands for Mr. or Mount? What's your guess? What do you think it stands for? Mr. or Mount? So go ahead and circle. Yeah, it stands for Mount. We have that M and T, then our period. They hiked up Mount Tam. All right, last one. We went to first AVE period. AVE period. Does that stand for avenue or street? Go ahead and take your finger and circle. Yeah, you should have circled avenue. We went to First Ave. We went to First Avenue. That's what AVE stands for. Awesome work, second grade. Before I let you go, quick review. Remember, proper nouns, we have that capitalization, and oftentimes we use abbreviations around or with proper nouns. An abbreviation is when we take a bigger word and we shorten it. Remember, our abbreviation always has a capital letter and ends with a period. Awesome work, guys.